Welcome to another one of my videos. Yes, today we are going to be doing our makeup. Yes, Juno and Trixie getting ready.
Yes, so overdue.
Absolutely. Last time we did a video together, we were in separate rooms.
Yes, I got COVID. We were supposed to hi, I'm Trixie, by the way, this is my channel. And if you recognize Juno, it's because you know that Juno and I did a collaboration last year. And we were supposed to shoot the Get Ready With Me together, and I woke up with COVID-19. That was so surreal.
I could not believe, I thought you were joking. So last time we did a video, we were in separate rooms, and the time before that, I barely even spoke because Jennifer Coolidge was sat in the kitchen watching me and I was too nervous.
I forgot about that. There's a very early video on this channel where Juno put me in Juno drag, and Jennifer Coolidge was here. And the comments on that video were like, they kept joking about Jennifer Coolidge, and then I heard her voice, and they were like, wait, she's really there?
Yeah, she made a sound, didn't she? Like, oh.
Wait, did you start using, did you find a blue?
Yeah, so Krylon released a lighter color in blue. It's still a little bit too dark for me, but I mixed a bit of white in.
We got a sponge for you. We have a brand new Trixie Cosmetic sponge for you to use.
Woohoo!
Today's video is brought to you by our friends at Green Chef. Green Chef is a CCOF certified organic food company. Options for every lifestyle: keto, paleo, vegetarian, vegan, Mediterranean, fast and fit, or gluten-free. What I love about it is the convenience, right? I mean, I don't even always have time to go grocery shopping, so the idea of cooking, I'm like, mama, cooking means grocery shopping, which means having time to do that. And so having the ingredients pre-measured out, delivered to my door, and packaging that is recyclable and offsetting its carbon emissions, it's so fast, and I have learned to make things I would have never believed I could make. I've spent a lifetime loving carrots, but walking by rainbow carrots and be like, that's weird. I got rainbow carrots in a recipe recently, and I was like, what have I been doing? These are amazing. They look cool. I mean, especially as a vegetarian, things like changing the color and the texture of the food just helps it feel fresh. I am a confident cook who knows how to cook for people because of Green Chef. I know everyone went to Cordon Bleu, everyone went to culinary art school. I went to the school of Green Chef.
Green Chef helps me eat clean and live a healthy lifestyle. Use my code 60Trixie to get 60% off your first order
plus free shipping. Just get into it, you're gonna love it. Now, back to that beautiful drag queen on the internet.
Also, this video is going to be really fun because me and you are known for interrupting people so much.
Are you an interrupter too?
Absolutely.
Phil?
Have you not seen my YouTube channel?
You talk to yourself. Who are you interrupting?
Myself. Mid-sentence.
If you guys don't know, Juno has a very successful YouTube channel that is honestly one of the only things that every time you make a video, I'm like, we're watching. David and I watched the video where you put your new baby in your drag.
Oh my God.
When she sat up and one of her eyes was closed, we like screamed.
Well, that was supposed to be the Judith Louise for the Juno show.
But why didn't you take her?
One, I wanted a mouth to move, and I thought it was a bit much sawing the mouth off and then reconnecting it with a lever. It would have been too
You thought that was a
freaky.
bit much?
Yeah.
You thought that was a bit much?
Yeah, well, it would scare everybody on the bus.
Well, you know, because of my cheeks, the way I contour, people say that sometimes I look like a ventriloquist dummy. You have a show tonight. Are you playing the Ace Theater?
Yes.
Girl, that is so crazy.
I know.
I have played there a couple times. It is very, very nice.
Last year we were in a lot of club venues.
Yeah.
And this year it's theatres because it's a theatrical production. And you're missing it, how very dare you?
Listen, David and I are filming a certain show that I can't say what it is, but I only have 2 TV shows and one was canceled, so y'all figure it out. And we got scheduled tonight to film while, we literally will still be filming while you're stepping on stage. And I was like, can we go in drag straight down to, I was like, I'm not going in drag to sit for a show.
Absolutely mob.
I think it's rude to go to drag shows in drag. I don't know what that is.
I went to your show in drag.
And that's rude. It's very rude. No, I actually like it when other people do it, but I feel rude doing it because I block people's vision.
Yeah.
Like, Dave and I went to the Barbie premiere and I had to request to sit in the back because I said, you need to put me in the back row or someone is not gonna be able to see me.
But in the UK, it's more common for queens to go to other queens gigs in drag than it is
nice.
here, I think. Because here, you do the gig and you strip it off straight away.
Yeah.
But in the UK, you travel to the gig in full makeup, and then you go out in full makeup, and then you get home at 5 AM in the morning.
I think in America, like at least in the Midwest where I'm from, the stress is on looks. The stress is on like, you get there, you do your first look, then you change it to a second look, then you change it to a third look.
Yeah.
And I think UK drag is more like New York where you leave the house in that outfit and you don't come home to
Oh yeah, New York is like that, isn't it? Yeah.
In New York, it's like, that's the outfit you black out in. That's the outfit you wake up in the next morning, like.
I've just realized I'm doing the whole of this without a mirror.
Yeah, you're just using the monitor. Do you want a hand mirror? Look at that.
Thank you.
Juno and Trixie mirror. We don't have that anymore.
Woohoo! Trans pride.
Oh, that is the trans color.
It is. Have you only just noticed? Oh my God, transphobic.
I will say, you know, behind the scenes, we pitched you a mirror that I'm still really sad we didn't make. There was this black and white, we did a mirror like this, but it was black and white cow print.
Oh, yes.
And I couldn't believe we didn't, I was like, but you know what though, I'm hoping someday we do like a Wisconsin collection and we can do a cow mirror.
Oh, you need to. You know what, I have a present for you as well, actually.
I would expect that you brought something. You are a guest in my home.
Ta-da!
Oh! Are these socks?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, are these available online?
They're available exclusively at my shows, but they might go online after, but they've got toes on.
Where David and I are staying right now, we have, for some reason, one Juno Birch glove. We have one of your real gloves.
Everywhere I stay, I leave at least one glove.
You must have left it, and we have it, and we keep figuring out what to do with it. I'm like, should we wash dishes? Like, should we use it, or should we frame it or something? I don't know. Like, we should get one of those, an Orville Peck mask, and we should make like at the motel like a menagerie of like people's Horcruxes. How long have you been on tour?
4 weeks, maybe.
You've been on tour for a month.
Yeah. Tonight is our like 19th show.
Do you work on the tour?
Yeah. Oh, Billy is my assistant, and I don't know how he puts up with me, to be honest with you.
David has never, I don't even let David carry my bags, like when we're abroad or something, because I feel like that's gonna be the slippery slope of him starting to hate me. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Phil was doing it even before I started doing drag.
If David's there backstage, I'm like, tonight's the night. I'm like, we need to make sure we have drinks for him. Make sure he has a TV show to watch. I don't want him to be resentful that he's f***ing bored. So whenever he's there, it's like a child where I'm like, let's make sure he has like an iPad to watch something. Let's get him a lollipop.
Aww.
You know what I mean?
No, but that's the opposite for me and Philly. I'm just like, right, bye, Philly.
Over there crying.
Yeah.
Phil's an amazing musician. Please check out his music. It's so good.
Philly Willy.
The singing is beyond.
Yes.
The guitar playing is beyond. The songwriting is beyond. I can't believe you're so good at all those things. It's just amazing what you do. You're a very talented couple.
We are, aren't we, Philly?
You really bring up the rear, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have very different art forms.
Oh, very different.
You know.
Because you're all like folky, wooden.
Wooden?
Wooden.
Oh.
And I'm very like colourful and
also wooden.
No, I'm not wooden. I'm more like squishy. I'd say
Small.
I'm squishy and he's wooden. My skin is like, why is this happening now?
Girl,
I was in drag about 8 hours ago last night.
There's something so cracky about it. Like, I just came back from Europe. I was in Europe for like 2 weeks and I was there by myself and my body just doesn't understand. Like, because of what we've been doing, which we're not allowed to say, I've been in drag every day, putting makeup on like 7 a.m. every single day. And I naturally wake up at like 5:30 now.
Now I know why you're losing so much weight.
Well, I don't drink anymore, and so all I do is wake up and exercise and get in drag. Let's see, don't yeah, I'm trying to get my eyeliner right. Girl, you know I'm not good. You know I'm not good at symmetry, so every time I'm doing a TV show, when they roll, I'm like I never look right at the camera because it's like...
You know, out of drag, people always say that I look like the Mona Lisa. Do you see it?
I actually kind of see it.
You know, I actually...
Mona Lisa Simpson.
Yeah. You know, I actually bought a brown wig and a brown dress, and I was like, right, I'm gonna do a Mona Lisa makeup tutorial because everybody says I look like her. I sat down with the wig and the dress, and I looked at the makeup and went, I don't actually need to do anything.
Damn, they said you look like a Renaissance woman.
I literally didn't even need to put any makeup on.
I mean, this isn't exactly a Mona Lisa topper in the hair.
Well, we were in Roswell, and I was taking them all out because we were at the pool. And they were blowing everywhere in the breeze, and they looked like tumbleweed.
Oh, lovely. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, we don't have many Juno palettes left, or many Junebug lip colors, which is both of our favorite lipsticks. So once this is gone, I'm gonna be depressed. It's gonna be hard, honestly. I depend on that lip color, I really do.
I wear it all the time.
I'm gonna use the Natasha Denona palette. I paid a lot of money for this and never use it, so that's where I'm at.
Natasha Denona.
Natasha Denona.
No.
I did this video where I used the most expensive makeup I could find, like the most expensive eyeshadow. And this palette was a lot, but this palette made me eat my hat. I was like, okay, this is really nice.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
The quality of the product is really good.
A buff is a nice one.
Buff!
Buff. Right, you're gonna have to excuse me for a minute, everybody. I'm using talcum powder. Yes, I know it's not good for you.
Do you know what clown lung is?
Oh yes, I've had it for years.
You have asthma,
I
right?
cough all the way through my shows.
Great.
And then I cough, and then I go, I need a cigarette.
Asthmatic blue clown putting baby powder on their face like it's a child's butt.
Yes.
Do you feel great that the days of custom mixing your foundation is behind you? Like that must have sucked.
Well, the thing is, it takes me a little bit longer to get ready because I don't pre-mix them anymore. So I mix them on my face.
Which does take a little more skill.
Yeah.
Who knows, earlier in your career, if maybe having these available to you would have been harder to work with. You know what I mean?
Probably.
If you didn't know exactly what shapes you were
I
gonna
used to
do.
use eyeshadow.
That is crazy.
Eyeshadow and white foundation mixed together.
Did you get the Laganja palette?
No, I didn't.
Girl, you have some blues in here.
No, I
Look at
haven't
these
got that.
blues.
Oh!
I've had drag queens
I've
had drag queens who hate me reach out and tell me that's the best blue they've ever had. And a lot of people hate me.
It's stunned.
What's the nature of the new show? What's going on in the narrative of the new show?
It is a very chaotic show.
Okay.
But it's basically about me not being able to get on television because I'm too strange. So I do lots of songs, sweet transvestite, very camp, very gorgeous. It's a stand-up comedy show with music. I'm also a giant lobster in the show.
I love that. I will say you chose a very interesting time to tour. Summer in Los Angeles. You said, let me paint myself blue.
But the thing is, I don't sweat.
Oh.
At all. So it's not that bad for me. And I like the heat. I'm a desert girl at heart. Area 51 and all that jazz.
Can you show the product, please? My God.
I'm using Lavendrous and Stunning, and I'm swiping them like this together. And this is my contour, everybody.
Not to jump back to it, but when I woke up with COVID, instead of filming together, I think Brandon had to set up the YouTube stuff with Juno in her hotel room, and they had to film remotely and just hope that the sound and cameras were all working.
Yes.
That was such a, what we call in the industry, a pivot, where you go, okay, now what do we do?
Yeah,
Like,
well, I just didn't think we were gonna do it, but we pulled it together.
oh yeah, Summer of Love, gorgeous, stunning.
This is my favorite blush because it goes the best on blue skin. Goes nice on blue.
It's got a little bit of purple in it. But if you're doing hot pink blush, if you don't go a little blue, your cheeks will turn red. I think with hot pink blushes, you need to go a little.
Really?
I think so. What do I know? Just 15 years in the industry, you know?
On the MAC counter.
How long have you been doing drag?
6 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes, only 6 years.
What did you do before you were like using your body in the stage as like a medium?
Well, I was doing it in sculpture form and drawings, and I wanted to be a film director. I wanted to be Tim Burton.
You still could be a film director.
I know I could be, couldn't I?
Yeah.
I want to make claymation movies.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I think as drag queens, we think like, well, I guess now that I'm doing drag, I guess I'm not gonna be able to do all this other stuff. But that's not true at all.
It's not, because you do everything.
You do everything. I mean, when I started, doing drag full time because the money was good in college, I was like, I guess I'm not gonna do music anymore. I used to be like, I wish I could play my guitar in drag, but drag queens don't play guitars. What a stupid thought.
I know.
What a stupid thought.
I absolutely know. I remember when you did it on All Stars, because you're painted the way that you are, and then that voice comes out that's very natural.
Yeah.
It was just kind of a new experience for everybody, and I think it was gorgeous.
Well, thank you. I also was like, it's a
Smoke
talent
up the
show.
bottle.
They will not, no matter how bad I play or sing, I'm actually doing a talent, so I know that I will be safe at least. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Yes.
the rest of these whores are gonna lip sync to themselves.
What would my talent be on the All Stars? Would I wheel on a computer and play The Sims? Right! Hello, RuPaul. We're going to be playing The Sims.
No, I think you could do like a Bob Ross, The Joy of Painting, but painting one of your baby dolls.
Oh, yes. Either that or just make funny noises and things.
I think you could do impressions. Here's what I think about all the time on Drag Race. Do you know Jasmine Masters?
Of course I do.
I think of the fact that on All Stars, was it 4? She walked in.
I love that.
She walked in a suit, a suit, then did stand up in a suit, and then was eliminated. She wore 2 suits. I think about it all the time. It was so crazy. You know what I think about all the time too? Coco Montrese doing that dance with that little hat.
Don't.
That's what I think your show's gonna be. Is it like that?
Yeah,
Is that
like
the energy?
Yes. We have Judith Louise, who's a Muppet.
Uh-huh.
So she's like a Muppet. Same people who made the puppets for Avenue Q.
Oh, so she's like a real puppet now.
Yeah, she's like a proper Muppets puppet, and we do little songs together. I can't believe you're missing it. You're missing out. The only time you've seen me perform properly is when we were in a bar and I was absolutely shit-faced and I fell over on the step down from the stage. Foo Bar, was it? Yeah.
Oh, that was a blast. Wait. That was the video. Okay, if you guys go watch us get ready together, that was the video where I was dressed as you and I went with you to Foo Bar. And because I was dressed as you, the stage manager came up to me and was like, you're on in 5 minutes. And I just said, okay. They thought I was you, and so I just said, yep, got it. And then later I was like, I think you're on in 5 minutes. I love that. That was so funny.
The thing is here in America, the drinks. People say that British people drink a lot.
They do.
But we do, but it's because our drinks are weak as f***.
You think those drinks are stronger here?
Oh,
are you kidding me?
Oh, absolutely. 90% vodka, 10% soda.
I've had the hangovers of my life in the UK. I've had the hangovers where I thought I was gonna die.
It's because they probably just don't clean the lines.
Well, I used to travel alone too. Like the first few years of me traveling as Trixie, I didn't have an assistant or like a boyfriend. I just like
Yeah.
was out by myself, and so I think I just like would meet strangers, and as long as they were at the bar, I was like, well, you're my only social life, so I guess I'm gonna stay and drink with you and just get drunk with people. A lot of drunk nights with people I will never see again. That's kind of romantic.
It is good.
Last time I was
actually.
there, I was alone for Queen of the Universe, and I was so bored. I went to the Friendly Society in London. You know where that is? That's the one with all the dolls nailed at the ceiling. It's like a little gay
I
bar.
have no idea what you're talking about.
But I'm there by myself, and I'm always like bored, and I get a little human interaction starved because of the time change. I'll just go in there and I'll just like make eyes with someone until they can tell that I'm bored, and then start talking to them.
You are a psychopath.
100%.
Yeah. Would you say you're a psychopath or a sociopath?
See what the audience thinks.
Yes.
I don't know.
Is Trixie Mattel a psychopath or a sociopath? You know, I had this thing happen to me on tour recently. I put all my wigs in the trailer, in the suitcase, and we were in Arizona and it was 100 and something degrees.
Stop.
And I got all my wigs out and they were all flat. So the plastic wigs had melted. So from the front, they looked normal, but from the side, they were about this thin.
My God.
The cage, everything squished, melted.
Like pancakes.
Like pancakes.
That's
and
amazing.
that wig that I brought today, that's one of them.
Who fixed them?
Me. I had to like pull this wire out, re-tease the whole thing, re-steam it, everything.
For drag, if you don't know how to do hair a little bit, I don't know how you survive.
I know.
Like, you need to at least be able to, when someone gives you a nice wig, upkeep it.
Yeah,
You don't have to build it from scratch, but like these drag queens who can't even run a brush through their wig, I'm like, what are you doing?
I know. Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Yesterday, Trixie Mattel has melted into a pool of foundation.
Fuck is my phone? Why is this your fault somehow? You did this, you little bitch. Oh, it's right here. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Have you seen that video?
Of course. I can't believe you've done this.
I love that video so. Boo!
I'm also,
I can't believe you've done this.
by the way, it's very early in Los Angeles. When I asked you to come get in drag early, did you feel like that Pete Burns video? Where they asked
I haven't got up at 5 o'clock in the morning since it was 8.
That is so funny.
I don't give a flying brown lump of poo what she's decided.
I recently developed a love relationship with that person. I didn't really know much about their music or like their presence on the internet, and I feel so like embarrassed that I didn't know.
Well, the thing is, I was introduced to Pete Burns as a child when Pete Burns was on Big Brother.
Right.
Just-
What a beauty. Like so transfixing, so gorgeous.
So stunning.
And the commitment to the glam. I love people. It's like Amanda, where they're like, if I don't look perfect, I'm not going.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love people like that.
He couldn't walk in flat shoes.
That's so cool.
Because they tried to make Pete wear Crocs for a challenge. And Pete was like, I do everything in heels.
What do you wear in the show? Do you wear like pumps, like real pumps?
I wear like a platform.
Jelly sandal. Katya and I have, well, Katya wears real shoes. I truly on tour wear like this big biscuit. I don't care anymore. It doesn't
Oh
matter.
yes, no, I've seen it. Looks like a boat.
Yeah, you get what you get. And these the bigger the venues get, the more I'm like, they can't fucking see the head of my heel.
I know.
They can't even see my face.
Well, something's gotta fill the stage.
I know.
We have dancers in our show and they do all the dancing and I just kind of do like a Nana's bop
You
in
do
the middle.
like a Tammy Brown, like a little shoulder.
Yeah.
You know who I just did a gig with, which was pretty crazy? I just did a gig with Aqua, which was really cool.
I can't believe that. That's absolutely amazing.
So cool. I was.
And we need a petition to get you into the Barbie movie too, don't we?
Oh yeah, I guess. Maybe there's still time to edit me into the first one.
Yes.
Did you like that film?
I absolutely loved what I saw, but I was very sick at the beginning of the tour. So I was like almost fevery, trippy in the cinema. So it was all kind of a bit of a blur to me. But
So when people say like that movie was a fever dream, you were like, no, it was.
yeah, no, wait, I was shaking. But Michael Cera, I need an Alan doll. Do you have an Alan doll?
Of course we do. He's in there. Have you never seen one?
No, I need to get a photo with it later.
I'll grab
Oh my
it.
God.
Alan also had a younger brother named Ricky. They only made one of him too.
My costume
Alan's-
designer, Freak Couture in Manchester, he does all of my costumes. He's the one that made you the Barbie.
Yes, I have it in
closet
there.
thing. So he has a bigger Barbie collection than you.
I bet. This looks beautiful.
Are you joking me?
No.
I've rushed this so much because I'm doing it without a mirror, sort of.
What would you call that?
Stunning.
This is a mirror. I'm doing
So
it without
it
a mirror.
is.
What if you turn the mirror around and there's nothing there and you've just been staring at it like, I don't know, a picture of yourself? Do you know how many times on this channel I've done this? I put the mirror down and then I go like this. On camera. David's here.
David! You know, this is getting bigger and bigger throughout the whole tour because it's getting more and more matted and more matte. Look how big it is.
Is it? Oh.
Woo!
Wait, is it?
Wait, I'm not pulling the other one off. They're little scrunchies.
But what about like,
Oh, I also put this around my cat's neck and he looks like the lion from Lion King. Thank you.
That is really something. Using my little Trixie Cosmetics, this little foundation brush, so fierce for doing my little cheeks here. What are you using? Is that foundation?
This is Krylon.
It's just paint stick.
TV paint stick whites.
And that's what you used to cut your crease. Wow.
Yes.
Hello.
David! Oh, I missed you.
I missed you too.
Oh, I've just made all the side of your face blue.
Good. That's pretty, this like pearlescent.
Yes, I use like a greenish tone on the lid because my blue foundation has got a purple tone in it. So I like to put a little tad bit of green in it. Balance out the blues.
Can I ask a question?
No.
Does it still grind your gears at all when you see like a blue person walking around somewhere and you're like, oh girl, give it up?
What do you mean a blue person walking around somewhere?
Like when other drag queens are like doing you basically. Are you ever like, oh girl?
Oh no, I love it.
You do?
Yeah, slay. I mean, no one's...
That's how I feel when people are dressed as Trixie. I'm fine with it. I don't care.
why I'm not worried is because no one ever looks as gorgeous as me. So, you know, it's nothing to worry about, is it really?
Yeah, you're like, paint yourself blue, bitch. You still look like, you know, a Smurf. You never look like a Smurf.
No.
You know what people say about your makeup that I think is such a compliment? You don't look like you have blue foundation on. You look like your skin is blue.
This is the thing that I have grown to do in my drag, is that I do my drag so it looks like I'm not in drag. So it's kind of like, I look like this every day.
Yeah.
I'm not very showy with my costumes, unless I'm doing like a stage show, but a lot of the time I will wear like casual clothes.
Yeah, it helps me like with my character too, if we're talking about how we're actors.
Yeah.
I think like, I don't think I'm a woman, but I think if I got in the shower and washed my face, I would get out of the shower and maybe the blue eyeshadow would be gone, but the Trixie makeup would all still be there.
Yeah.
I think that that's my face.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I remember saying this to you once before. The way that you used to sculpt your face was very clown.
Yeah.
But now it's so many different beiges that it looks like you've just had so much plastic surgery.
Yeah.
That it looks like it's your face.
I love other Trixies. Like when I see people doing me, I love it. Well, there's the other really good one.
Oh, guess what? They're opening for me tonight.
Are they? Yes! Yes! So really I am at the show.
Yes! Well, I was gonna tell you, because I knew you coming, and I was gonna tell you, I was gonna introduce them as you on the stage. I would have run out of the building laughing, screaming. I know.
That would have worked me out so fiercely.
I also tell a lot of jokes about you as well, so it's probably a good idea that you're not coming.
I take that as a huge compliment. If everyone laughs, it's because I'm in the zeitgeist. Probably about, what, am I bald? Ugly? I smell?
No, what is it I say?
You don't know your lines.
No, I say something about, because the way my brain works is everything links from a word to the other word.
Uh-huh.
So when I improv,
it's called memory. No, for stand-up, I think you have to do it in chunks to remember it. You can't remember one part of it.
Yes, but sometimes if I feel really comfortable on stage, I will improv and I'll come in with new jokes whilst I'm on stage, but then I'll go, what
Where
links
was
to
it?
the next bit?
Yes. You get really cute and you get all confident that you came up with a good ad lib and then you go,
Yeah.
where am I? You're not supposed to tell the audience, but I always go, I don't know where I am. I tell the audience when I get
Oh no,
lost.
I do as well.
I don't know why I do that.
I go, let me look at my notes real quick, and then I do a big, massive bend over and go, ah! Because if there's ever an awkward silence on stage, just turn around and show them your ass, and they'll scream. That's my motto.
I think that's actually a really good motto. What's your audience? Is a lot of gay guys?
Yes, a lot of old gays, because they know I love the Shirley Bassies and the Lily Savage and all that sort of thing, but also a lot of young people because they watch me play The Sims.
I'll say I think you probably have a lot of me and Katya's same audience, which
Oh, yeah.
is like very young people, but also like gay male couples in their 30s who sit home and watch a lot of YouTube together.
Yes. Oh, they have TV dinners and they watch me play The Sims.
Yeah, and they don't want to go to gay bars anymore because they're not like single and drunk.
Yeah.
So if there's an opportunity to have an outing, they're like, let's put on the nice button-up floral shirt, the millennial gay floral shirt, and let's
Yes.
go. By the
How
way,
old are you now?
45. This is the Alan.
Alan!
Yeah. He's cuter. I mean, he's not horrible looking.
No, it's beautiful.
He's cute.
He's so cartoony looking compared to the other dolls.
I mean, their bodies used to be so different. Look how thin Ken was. Like,
Oh
this is
my
a Ken
gosh.
body. Look how thin. Now he's all muscly, but he
Oh,
used to be
Alan.
really thin. I want to thin the herd. I want to get rid of a lot of my toys. I just want the space back. Like, that closet being full of dolls is annoying. I want to put shoes in there.
I remember when I first stayed here, when you weren't here, I was like, ooh, what's in this closet? And I opened the door and I was like,
Yes, Phil and Juno and Licorice, you all still
yes.
here? And it was so funny because I have security in here and I could like at any time turn on the intercom and be like, hello.
Psychopath. I'm telling you now. I was watching the television.
They were sitting right here.
Peacefully in my pajamas in this living room, picking my nose, everything, making myself at home. And then I just spotted the camera underneath the television. And I was like, oh my God. And then I text you saying, is that a camera? And you sent me a picture back of myself.
Well, I wasn't looking at it until you told me.
Well.
And then you guys are sitting here watching TV. And the picture is you guys just like sitting here watching TV. We're gonna do some liner and lashes and come right back.
Yes. Goodbye.
I have to put some lips on.
Me too.
I have my June bug here.
Oh, me too.
We don't have many of these left and they're so beautiful and it's gonna be tough when they're gone.
What are we gonna do?
Dye? I really don't know actually. I literally
wear it for
day.
every single look. I called it June bug because my mum calls me June bug.
Oh, I wondered why you picked that. I'm like, choosing an insect word for something you put on your lips.
Yes.
Bold choice.
Well, nothing makes sense that I do really, does it?
No.
Excuse the crusty wig, everybody. I am on tour. It melted on the bus.
You know, fans of drag love to be like, that wig is dusted and crusted. Bitch, you don't even own a wig.
Ow.
Sit down.
Off.
I wanna go hard. I think this is a British brand, Doll Beauty. It's so pretty. Pretty, right? Let's seal the deal here. We have all the way setting spray. Do you mind if I spray us?
Yes.
I learned at the makeup counter, you're supposed to spray people left to right because if they have their eyes closed and you just, it's a little intense. So coming in, it's moisturizing, it sets the makeup, soothes the skins.
What, are these available now?
They're available now on Trixie Cosmetics.
Oh, I'm getting some, yes.
Thank you for joining us here today. Juno, where can they find you?
They can find me at Juno Birch on YouTube. Yes, that's happening. Or Juno Birch on Instagram. Or Juno Birch anywhere. There we go. She has arrived. Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Bye.
Goodbye.